No, honestly, I honestly didn't want to be here today. The fact is that today we are losing one of our own, Freddie. Many of you will remember him. We rescued him 1.5 years ago now, more than 1.5. It's a little bit over 1.5 years ago. Um, Freddie had spent his entire life living in isolation in an empty field, and somebody came to us for help for him. I ended up adopting him because he was very old and I knew nobody would want him. We're losing him to kidney failure. He's really sick. He's now on fluid therapy. He hasn't eaten anything for the last couple of days, although half an hour ago he finally ate something after me insisting quite a lot. But I would say the last month has been really, really bad and really sad because we're seeing him going down and getting weaker and weaker. 2 days ago, we did the last blood test, and his creatinine levels were through the roof, and basically has late stage kidney failure. So there's nothing we can do. His kidneys are deconstructed. They have lost their shape and their function. So there's nothing we can do other than just keeping him comfortable, insist a little bit. Maybe he wants to eat something. I'm giving him a medication that increases the appetite. So maybe I'll manage to, convince him and cajoling him into eating something. He's not drinking. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Just last week, I was talking to a friend of mine in the UK, Kinga. She was losing her own dog to this terrible disease, and I told her that she should continue supporting her and buying time, because at the end of the day, what I'm doing now is just that, is I'm buying time. He's comfortable. He's laying down under the air conditioner. He's feeling okay. He's not hungry, but he's surrounded by his friends and he's comfortable. So this is all that counts now. When you rescue a dog of Freddy's age, Freddy could be 14 years old, something like that, 15 maybe. You know that very soon you're gonna have to face the inevitable. But still, when it happens, it's really bad. It's really bad because you're impotent. You can't do anything. Just giving him the medications if he wants to take it. And just keeping him comfortable. It's so hot here. It's like 35 degrees, really hot. So he prefers to be under the air conditioner now and rest. But sometimes I think that maybe he wants to be outside in the grass, laying down in the grass or under a tree. But then I see him that is so hot, and so then I invite him back to be with the other ones under the air conditioner. It's so sad. So yeah, those of you that pray, just pray. He is not suffering, and he's not going to suffer. That I can assure you. He's actually quite comfortable. About half an hour ago, he ate half a chicken. Instead of giving him raw chicken now, I'm giving him like roasted chicken on the oven, which is really fragrant and really tasty. The vet told me that I give him chicken because it's too much protein. It's not good for his kidneys. Who cares? kidneys are already not functioning, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, if he liked gummy bears, I will feed him gummy bears. If he liked bananas, I will give him bananas. But he doesn't like. He prefers smelly and fragrant chicken and beef, so that's what I'm giving him. Yeah, I'm glad that we got him before he got so sick, because you know what? In the position where he was, he would have died alone under some bushes there somewhere. Probably the people that were feeding him wouldn't have seen him. They would have noticed a few days later that he was nowhere to be seen, and they would have found his dead body, hiding under the bushes or something. Instead, he's gonna leave us here surrounded by his friends and under the air conditioner. Air conditioner. Do you know what's air conditioner for Freddie? For Freddie, air conditioner is like magic. Really. Imagine after spending all his life outside with this horrible heat, and suddenly there is one room where it's cold and nice, and where there is nice music, and there are other friendly dogs. He must have loved it here. He really must have loved it. Yeah. Have you seen that Takis has lost one of his dogs as well? I need to reach out to him. He's not feeling well today, or this week actually. But this is what happens when you have a lot of dogs and many are old. Actually, this week I will make a video about the dogs that we lost at the Great House recently. Dear old friends of ours that have been with us for many years, but over the past 4 or 5 months they've been leaving us. And I didn't make an announcement, an individual announcement, for which I'm so sorry. We've been overwhelmed with work, and it's really busy. I think all of you understand what I'm feeling today. The vast majority of you are animal rescuers. I will say that maybe 90% of you have adopted animals, and probably about 30% of you have adopted an old dog before. And those statistics, they are not exact for sure, but it's the gut feeling that I have based on the comments I read in the letters that people write to me. There's a lot of compassion towards all seniors. Not so many adoptions though, but I've met some really wonderful people that care for them as much as they did. It's a sad day today, the 11th of August, 2024. It's a sad day. I just told my kids that Freddy is really sick. So now they are in panic mode. They're very sad. My kids also lost one of their dogs last week. So, because they have 2 homes, the mother and me. So they lost one of their own dogs as well. So my kids are having a really difficult month regarding losing friends. Hi Maya, how are you? So that's it. Just wanted to give a heads up. I'm sure tomorrow or the day after, depending on how he's feeling, like he's gonna leave us. He's gonna leave us sooner than later. Hello Chris, how are you? I love to you and your husband. You guys are fighting as well. So, yeah. Do you remember Freddy, the day we rescued him? I had made a live session from the middle of nowhere in the countryside. The place where he was, it was very windy connection was horrible. But he came to the camera. He said hello, and I announced that we were gonna rescue that dog. Eventually, we negotiated his release because the owner of the field opened the door. He told us that he loved the dog very much. And for him, it was a question of control. Anyway. Yeah. I also remember that the day I went to rescue Freddie, just as I was going to rescue him, I broke my finger, this finger. I don't know if you see it, it's a bit twisted. My finger got entangled with the leashes of two big dogs and snapped, and it went like, it went the other way. So I looked at my finger and I thought, okay, I have to go to the hospital, but first I need to go and rescue this dog. So I put the finger, I put it like this, put it straight, and I wrapped it with something, and I went to rescue Freddie. That was so funny. It was so painful, but hey, come on, that was more important. Yeah. So that's it. That was my live session today. Freddie is leaving us. At some point, there will be an inevitable video. I don't have much video of him here at home. He's always been kind of reserved. He always kept to himself. He was great friends. He is great friends with Nano and the other ones. But he always liked to keep space. I mean, think about it. This dog never had any human contact. So when he arrived, I had to build that trust. I mean, I had to give him quite a lot of beef and quite a lot of chicken for him to understand that, hey, this big guy is a good friend. But anyway, he was always so sweet, really. I mean, he was always afraid, but at the same time, he was trusting. You know, that feeling of vulnerability with Freddie, that's the impression he always gave me when he looked at me. Like, I'm vulnerable. I mean, even if I try to escape, you're gonna catch me. And you can do whatever you want with me. Freddie also had a chronic back injury, a disc hernia, and arthritis. So he has spent the last year on medication for the pain. Getting old, that's the thing about it. Anyway, so tomorrow will be another day. Let's see how long we can keep him with us. It's so sad. It's so sad. I remember a time when we got to this point, I'll be devastated. I will be crying. Forget it. I couldn't make a video for it. There was a moment when I couldn't make a video like this one. With the years, you get used to it. You understand. You process the pain differently. And now, well, it's just like letting a friend go to a different stage of life. So, crossing the bridge. Yeah. Okay, guys, I can leave you for now. Lots of love. Go and do some fun thing. Enjoy what's left of the summer. I mean, it was plenty of summer left. But today is a very ugly day for me here. Lots of love, Maya. Lots of love, Miren. I'll see you soon with the kitties. Take care. Ciao.